Hi, Lee here. Yes, another bloody video. Oh my God, that's 2 in 2 days. I don't believe it. Who said that? Richard Wilson. Yeah, okay. Right. I did a video yesterday, which I think is going out on the 2nd, which is tomorrow. This is being filmed on the 1st of December, 2025. Before I actually set off for Cambodia when I booked it, people say, oh, are you aware of the culture shock? I've actually found there are 3 shocks. I'm going to list them, and my opinion of them. I may be right and may be wrong, time will tell. I may read this video later, I don't know. Right, so the first shocks I've got are the weather, the culture, and the food and drink. So we'll start off with the weather. Right? The going saying in Cambodia is there's 2 seasons, the hotter and the hotter. I landed on the 6th of November, which is the end of the rainy season, which is allegedly the hot season. It should start getting hotter now until April, which I believe is the hottest month. My birthday's in bloody April, trust it. Anyway, so those 3 things. When I first moved here, I think we had rain every day for the first 7 days I was here. And the thunderstorms are tremendous, because I love thunderstorms. And they feel as though they're right on top of you. But they don't last long, an hour. Throws it down, and then just dries up straight away. Amazing. I wouldn't worry about the weather. I moved in November purposely, just so I could get acclimatised, ready for the hot months, so to speak. We'll see how it goes. Another shock, which everybody warned me about, was the culture shock. Well, I'd watched enough YouTube videos to realise that the pace of life was slower. Considering what Cambodians have been through, the actual way they deal with any sort of shock is fantastic. It just happens. It gets done eventually. Things get done. They do eventually. You just got to get used to that. Don't come with a Western state of mind, whatever you do, because it's not going to happen. You just take it or leave it. Take it as it comes. No. It'll happen eventually. You'll get there. I mean, I've only been here a month. I came on the 6th of November, I landed. And it's now it's the 1st of December today, so I've only been here 3 weeks and a bit. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. Anyway, the third shock I had was the food and drink situation. The food, you can pay more and get Western food, or you can go cheap and get Cambodian food, $2 to $3, street food, a lot of rice, the odd baguette, which is French influence. They don't just eat frogs' legs, they eat whole frogs here. Yeah. I'm not going to try those. They do fermented fish sauce, which I'm not sure about. I think I've got a slight reaction to prawns, so I'm going to steer clear of those. Last time I had prawns, I ended up in the toilet about 10 minutes later, so I don't do that. That may have nothing to do with the prawns, I don't know. Best just steer clear. I can live without prawns. I have had a couple of Western meals since I've been here. I mainly stuck to Cambodian meals for the first week or 2 weeks. Then I went to a cafe called Our Place, who do a steak pie, chips and peas, lovely. And yesterday I went and I had the fish and chips and peas. I didn't ask what the fish was. It was very tasty, done in lovely batter. I didn't know the Cambodians could do batter, but it was a nice batter. Nice and crunchy, not soggy, like you get in some places in Britain or England. And that was okay. So I mixed it up a bit. I don't want to shock my stomach into thinking, I've got to eat this for the rest of my life. Because I trust my body, I always have done. Anyway, so those are the things. So we've covered the weather. And the weather's nice and warm. It really is. I mean, I came out of the UK. It was about 4 or 5 degrees at 7 in the morning or something stupid. Arrived in Changi Airport wearing a coat and a Ganzi and threw them both away. Well, they don't need them. You don't know what I'm wearing down below, do you? Well, I'm actually wearing shorts. I could be naked, but you wouldn't know. This is like the newsreader joke, isn't it? Anyway, so that was the first major shock was the weather, the heat. It's lovely, it's gorgeous. I'm sat here, there's a cross breeze blowing across me, blowing out of that window over there, and out onto the balcony there. I'm going to sit out on the balcony a while. It doesn't get in the sun, so it's nice and cool. I'm going to read a book, have a glass of beer or whatever, bag of chips or whatever I'm having. It doesn't matter. And that was my first culture shock. The second is really a culture shock, and that's the slow pace of life. Things get done eventually. Don't worry about it. They don't worry, they just do it. Nobody slights you or judges you, they're non-judgmental. You get laughed at occasionally, I must admit, for trying to speak Khmer. It's not an easy language, it's not. And it's not what you say, it's the way that you say it as well. So you just use your ears, listen to what they say, the way they say it. Try and replicate that. Some of the vowel sounds or the consonant sounds we don't use in England or in the English language. So you've just got to learn how to do those. And you'll get there eventually. Third one. I was young when I'm doing these. Third one is the food and drink. Lager beer. I mean, there are some craft shops in Siem Reap. Bit expensive, $4 and upwards, which is a bit on the high side. And I know it's not for England, but it is for here. So I just normally drink the Cambodian lager. There are two main types of Cambodian, both brewed by Khmer Brewery. There's a red, which is weaker, about 3.8 or something like that, percent by volume, alcohol by volume. And the blue, which is higher than that, but lighter in calories. I prefer the taste, actually, of the blue. But you can try them both. And as I've explained in videos before, you do get the odd can or two that has that has offers on. Why do I keep yawning when I'm talking? No idea. Anyway, wine's quite expensive. I did quite a lot of searching to get the right price on the wine. I'm still paying about 5 or 6 quid for a bottle of wine. Not too bad. In general, prices in Cambodia are probably about a tenth of what they are in Great Britain, in the UK. Wherever you're coming from, you can work it out yourself. And that's basically it. Have I got anything else to say? No, not really. Oh, they don't have, going back to culture, I've got something written down here. They don't do the keeping up with the Joneses routine. You don't see a lot of designer clothes. You don't see people in flash stuff just because they can afford it. They don't flash the money about. They're just normal, ordinary, hard-working people, and they do work hard. I have to give them the due. And it's hot. I mean, it's probably not hot for them because they've grown up with it, but it's hot for us, believe me. Mad Dog's an Englishman and all that lot. And that's about all I've got to say. So in my first month, and I'm finding my feet now, you'll get used to it. Nothing's hard, it's all doable. You just got to know the way to do it. Don't come with a Western attitude, whatever you do. Don't tell a Cambodian you should do it this way. They won't do it. They've done it for thousands of years. All right, that's all I've got to say for now, so bye-bye from me. Bye-bye.